our employees at Whiteland Design Sdn Bhd.
Good morning, Nati. It is my job as Human Resource Manager to solve the issue about our employee in the company.
Okay, so without further delay, let's get right to the topic and discuss the issue we have with Tengku Zara and Binti, two of our employees. Did you know what made Binti become distant and his work start to deteriorate?
Okay, Nati. Based on my observation and lately conversation I had with Binti, I discovered that he feels cheated and thus become demotivated. He is also stressed because of the leader being biased.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'll keep that in mind. Next question, what are the factors that influence Binti's perception that he will be chosen as the senior designer?
There are limited factors that influence Binti's perception. The first factors in situation is work setting and time. Binti is hardworking, honest and proactive in all his tasks. He also tends to spend all his time in his cubicle. Second factors in the perceiver is experience and expectation. Due to his 5 years of work experience with the organization, Binti expects that he will be selected for the senior designer position.
Okay, interesting. Let's move on to the next question. How do attribution of biases work in this case?
So, in this case, the attribution of biases work is fundamental attribution error. Datin is overestimate Tengku Zara and underestimate Binti because after Datin has chosen Tengku Zara as a senior designer, she is not doing a good job and Binti is not there to help her.
I feel bad for Binti because I didn't realize that.
Absolutely. Moreover, Datin has halo effect because Datin estimates that Tengku Zara as an extrovert and has good relationship can give a good job.
I see. So as a human resource manager, what can you do to reduce such biases?
Okay, my suggestion to reduce such biases are Datin need to focus on goals, which means Datin needs to be clear with objective goals for senior designer. So that can help Datin to eliminate options that are inconsistent with the interest. Furthermore, increase options. Datin have to increase a lot of alternative for senior designer position. The number and diversity of alternatives generate increase the chance of finding an outstanding decision.
Perfect suggestion. However, what effect does perception have on employees and the workplace?
Perception affects performance evaluation. Like I said before, Datin estimate that Tengku Zara as an extrovert and has good relationship can give a good job, while Binti as an introvert but he has more traits to become a senior designer. In addition, perception effects helps in employee effort. For example, Datin should apply employee effort so that error and biases can be avoided.
It's really clear, Najwa. I think we already discussed all the problems. You have one solution on how to solve this problem and improve productivity and profits of Whiteland Design Sdn Bhd?
By using the step in rational decision-making model, the first step is to define and identify the problems. Datin need to choose the best employee for the senior designer position. Secondly, identify the decision criteria, where we have to identify the relevant criteria of senior designers such as have work experience in a similar department and graduated. Thirdly, develop the alternative to identify or list all the available position in the company.
I got it. Do you have more?
Sure. The fourth one is evaluate and analyze the alternatives. So, by using this step, you can select the best employee. Tengku Zara is a slacker and very good at pretending to do the job, while Binti is the one who has done most of the designing jobs. Moreover, select and implement the best alternative. Binti is the best alternative that is available in the company since he suits the position criteria the most and have the best evaluation. Last but not least, the final step is evaluation of decision effectiveness. We have to evaluate the decision that have been done to solve the problem, whether if it's good or not.
Impressive! This is such an absolute and detailed explanation. I really appreciate it, Najwa, for spending your time to help solving and discussing about white land design Sdn Bhd problems.
My pleasure. This is my responsibility as a human resource manager. I hope everything can be solved immediately, and I wish we can improve our productivity and profits of white land design Sdn Bhd.